So here, Qwen 30B was asked, can you teach me how to solve a Rubik's Cube? And it thought for 15 seconds and said yes. Here, Qwen 14B seems to be a really good coder. Here we can see this by this user. It's a physics simulation. So the Qwen 3 model seems to be better than even Gemini 2.5 Flash. They just call it preview, whatever. But it's better, and it's getting close to best proprietary models like Grok 3 Mini Beta, which is probably 32 billion parameter model as well. And it's outperforming on this benchmark, very close on this, and a bit further on this one. So this is global average, and they are ranked by this global average, which is crazy for an open source company. This really means they are delivering, because it's just behind these rankings. Now, I don't know which rankings these are. Maybe they are a little bit rigged. I don't know these ones, but I'll show you later something. It seems like Qwen just released a new Omni model, 3 billion parameter Omni model. It's still 2.5, but that's okay. Maybe 3 is coming soon, but it's important that I think Qwen was one of the first, or if not the first company to release Omni models. And then other companies are following the suit. So they have this thinker talker architecture. So the model can take in text, images, audio, video, and generate text and natural speech in a streaming manner. If you remember a presentation of the Gemini before, that was like fake, but it was Jarvis like looking at the video, at the images, at the text, and talking back to the user. So this is what that model can do. I think this will be very interesting to have. It can talk to you in real time while looking at the videos, images, text, etc. It's crazy that you can run Qwen 3 30 billion parameter model on just 16 gigabytes of RAM and CPU. So this is like almost anybody has this setup, and it has 3 billion active parameters, and I heard it runs really quickly. This guy says that there is a guy who ran it on Raspberry Pi, which is a very small computer that's not made for big compute. And then this guy jokes, running Qwen 3 on a refrigerator. This guy talks about Qwen 3 versus Gemma 3. So he says that it may be better in math, coding, reasoning, and hybrid reasoning approach is impressive. It may be worse in multilingual and factual knowledge, and there is no vision capabilities. But this is just a feeling of this guy, so I don't know how true it is. But I do think that Qwen 3 is really good at coding. So it looks like Qwen 3 are good at reasoning, at logic, but they don't have a lot of memory of factual information. It shows like these reasoning tasks, they have a lot of accuracy, but in simple QA, they have only a bit of accuracy. Now, we don't see comparison versus other models here. It's on live bench, and it outperforms Cloud 3.7 Sonnet, GPT 4.5, and Grok 3. So this is the model they're talking about. It's better than Cloud 3.7 Sonnet. And this model is also better than Gemini 2.5 Flash, and better than Grok 3 Mini Beta High, which is actually a really good and really cheap model. So this is actually very high performance. It's just behind DeepSeek R1 while having only 32 billion parameters. This guy coded this animation. I think it's in JavaScript, and it's gonna follow the mouse. As you can see, it's following his mouse and animating it. I think, was it done in one shot or a bit of fixing? I'm not sure. And then this person created the Qwen fine-tuning notebook. And this is the Jupyter notebook, so you can use it to fine-tune it. There is a big improvement in the blue one here, the Qwen 3 mathematical reasoning. So this is the GSM 8K, I think it's scientific questions, but there is improvement, a lot of improvement here, a lot of improvement in some of these as well. Hella swag, why is it lower? I don't know. Maybe because Swag is not so reasoning. Maybe Qwen 3 is better at reasoning and maths. I think Qwen 3 beats Llama 4 that's almost 2 times bigger in every single benchmark. Although it does have more active parameters here. But anyways, it shouldn't be beating in every single benchmark, the 2 times bigger model. Qwen 3 1.7b reasoning is approaching 27 billion parameter model, although it's not fully fair because reasoning are gonna have better scores. So reasoning is really good improvement. But here Qwen 3, the reasoning model is approaching DeepSeek R1 while having 3 times less parameters. And this is GPQA Diamond. But they are very competitive for their weight class, all of them. The biggest model is in class with DeepSeek R1 and Gemini 2.5 Flash reasoning. So the reasoning of the biggest model. This guy says that you can create 100% local app locally. So this is the app that he created. Seems pretty good. Models a year or two ago were definitely not able to do this. It gives 100 tokens per second on Mac, which doesn't even have NVIDIA GPU, which is a lot. This 30B active 3B model. Qwen 3 30B active 3B is de facto on pair with Qwen 3 32B dense and the greatest vindication of fine-grained MOEs the world has seen in open source, I guess, in open. Qwen 330B active 3B is de facto on pair with Qwen 332B, and this person says is the greatest vindication of fine-grained mixture of experts the world has seen in the open. So yeah, this model is gonna be star of the show, as this person says. There's gonna be a review on the latest Qwen 3 news. Check out my channel for more videos and see you in the next one.